Okay, so I just came back from seeing actually no, yesterday I went to go see some the iPhone 7 Plus, and I have to say my thoughts on it. That I'm not impressed. First of all, the phone's a little bit smaller. And it's a little bit more bulk. Like, it has more bulk. They were saying, there was reviews that were saying that it was actually slimmer, and it's not slimmer. It's more like a little bit more bulky, like more curved. And I'm thinking it's because of the glass. And I didn't get to test out the camera quality. Actually, the camera quality from the front-facing camera is it's pretty clear and decent. The back camera, I didn't get to test it out because my children were running around and I had to be like concentrating on them and everything. And overall, like, it's very just similar to the phone that I have. I have the iPhone 6s Plus, and it's like very similar. And I don't see the need. My phone's already paid off. I mean, I don't see the need to drop this phone just to go get the other one and continue to pay the other one. Like, I just don't see the need of it. At least that is as of yet, until I mean, if I were to have the device right now, or I got the chance to play with it a little bit more, like, then maybe. But I got to play with it for a little bit, and usually I get to figure out things out very quickly. The iPhone is not very complicated to use. It's very simple. To me, it's like very basic. It's a basic smartphone. But what I look for, different type of qualities, resolutions, the speed of the iPhone, the iOS 10, like I said, I have it. I say we because my husband also has it, because we both have the 6s Plus. And we have the 10.01, but with the new update. And overall, it's good. I mean, there's some things that I don't like about it. Like, I do feel that it kind of lags a little. And I don't like the new lock screen. I don't like that you press the home button. I'm thinking it's because I'm so used to just sliding to the right. You know, like, you always swipe to the right. And I'm used to that. But other than that, there is not a lot of changes besides the messaging and some interfaces with some apps and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, it's improving, but it's not like where I'll drop it just to go get the iPhone 7, you know. But anyways, besides that, we went to go see that, and we went to go check out some TVs and stuff like that. We like to walk around and visualize what we want in our home and everything. As you guys know, I mean, we live in an apartment, and we live in this newer apartment. I mean, it's not a new apartment, but we moved to a new location, and it's still an apartment. It's not a home yet. Hopefully after this, this will be our last move until we move into an actual home. So let's pray on that. And well, yeah, so today I went to just had some errands to run this morning. So I woke up early, woke my children up early. I mean, actually, we didn't really wake up. I mean, we just woke up at 9 something. It was just something, for some reason, that we did. The one day we get to sleep in. And yeah, I just went to go pay some bills, run some errands, and then waited for my husband because he had to work today. And yeah, because today we're gonna try to at least celebrate a little bit of my birthday, because tomorrow will be my birthday. I will not be telling you how old I will be turning. I will still be in my 20s still. I'll just give you that hint. But yeah, so things ended up happening a little bit later on with my daughter, and just changed some plans. In other words, there was changes made to the plans, so we still at least got to eat as a family, and walked around just to see, because we like looking at totally different things all the time. We like looking at tech stuff, home decor, vehicles. I mean, we like looking at different things. And I just came back home for a while. Don't know what we're gonna do next, but I will try to vlog on that. So I will get back to you later. So today is my birthday, and which is October 2nd. That's my birthday. And I mean, it's kind of like a downer, but there's not much I'm gonna be doing today. Just came from church, so I'm gonna make some lunch, and then I'm just gonna be here at home and go back to church later on. So that's really the gist of my day. I don't know if I'll be doing more vlogging today, but I'll try to. It's also like very, it looks like if it's gonna rain, like it's kind of gray outside. It's not like real dark gray. I think the sun came out a little bit, but from the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna be like gloomy weather, which I kind of like this weather because it's not so hot. It's always hot down here. So yeah, so I'll get back to you guys later. Okay, so I'm just gonna be, I came to do some personal stuff, drop off something really, and right now we're just going to go to, where are we going? Target? Possibly going to Target and see what there is. I really want to look into like the home deco stuff and everything, and after that we should be going to church hopefully. Okay, so dilemma today, not a big one, but let me see if you guys can help me figure this out. So I was driving my daughters to school this morning, and on the way back home, my blinker to the oil, like the oil symbol blinker thing, it just started beeping. It started like flashing and beeping at the same time, and usually it does that way if I need an oil change, but I just changed my oil in the filter. Like I had just changed it, so I know that's not that. So I came back home, of course, and I was hoping that nothing would happen to the car, because I also have my other daughter with me, my youngest, and praying that everything would be okay. So I came back home. I checked into my car, which is the first thing I do, and there's nothing like coming out or anything. And then I go inside, and obviously I try to get in contact with my husband because my husband's at work. And then he finally gets in contact with me and tells me to check all these things out, and I do check it out. But when I park, like my car it's kind of elevated, like at the carport where my apartment's at, it's kind of like elevated, so I had to move it to another area just to check everything. And I mean, everything's fine with it, you know, like everything's good, to the best of my knowledge. And so I asked him if it was safe to drive my daughter to school, because we had came back in the morning, and then it was like 2 hours later where I needed to wake her up again to get her ready for school. So I got her ready for school and everything, and he said, yeah, I mean, it's probably just the sensor, because according to my father-in-law, because he was also a mechanic, so this is also according to my father-in-law. And I couldn't get in contact with my dad because he's at work and he doesn't have his phone on him, so I can't get in contact with my dad either. But it's probably the sensor. So I dropped off my daughter, and on the way over there, like nothing turned on or anything, but I went to go drop off lunch for my husband, and on the way over there was nothing either. But when I was parked there, like when I had turned on the car to go put in the lunch in his car because he wasn't there yet, so I just went to go drop it off and went back into my car. I turned it on. I was just there for like a minute or so, and it came back on. And I was parked. Usually it does it when I stop at a stoplight, and it turned on, and then it turns on and it beeps, like it does it at the same time, and it beeped like give or take like 2 or 3 times in the few minutes that I was there. Like I was literally there for just a few minutes, like maybe like 2-3 minutes, and then it was already like beepy when I turned it on. So obviously I told my husband and everything, and by the time he answers back, I'm already back home. And so I don't know, it wasn't beeping as much as it did when I went to, or like earlier this morning. It's all this was in the morning because it's barely noon. I mean, it's 1 o'clock, but I've been here for about an hour, give or take about an hour and 15 minutes or so. And on the way back home, like it beeped like in a few stops, like it would beep like 2-3 times and it would stop. But when I was coming back home earlier this morning from dropping off my daughters, it just kept beeping and beeping and beeping, and it was like more consistent. And then when I would just like not move, like this would happen when I would stop, and I would like put the brakes, and I don't know what's going on. So that's actually the gist of it right now, the day after my birthday, no less. I also wanted to update you guys on that. On my birthday, it was yesterday, and we didn't really do anything. Like I had told you, I just went to church, and then we ended up going to church in the evening, and then we came back and I cooked. I just made potato salad because my husband wanted potato salad and sandwiches, potato salad sandwiches, and I just fed my family, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I had to wash and typical mom stuff, mom wife stuff. So yeah, that's about it. That's what I did yesterday.